Hey everyone, what's up? We are here for day 24, number 24 of 40 Days of Meatloaf and Gravy, titled The Things That May Kill Me Pre- Prematurely Are dot 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 dot. Nothing else matters when driving and a bee or wasp gets in my car. He's got to go because I know he is going to sting me, and it is probably going to kill me. Stings hurt. However, I'm not so sure what will hurt more, the sting or all the splinters in me from the utility pole I'd take out from swatting at the bee or wasp. One day I was driving down the street when I felt something on my neck. I gently swiped it off my neck just to see this thing that looked like it could have been partially related to the scorpion family. Had I known what was on me, it probably would have been my last day here on Earth. It turned out this big bug was harmless and related to the stink bug family. I'm glad I didn't die at the hands of a stink bug. Other things could have possibly killed me prematurely are hawks and eagles. Not because they will attack me, but because I am fascinated by them and need to remind myself that bird watching is not an activity to be doing while driving. Oh, yeah. And that last thing that might have killed me is sneezing. We know how bad he could sneeze. His record's not. My record of consecutive sneezes is currently 9 in a row. What I just said. They come rapidly. So one day, they just might be what takes me out of it. If they come on while I'm sneezing, or while I'm driving or standing too close to a cliff's edge. Concerning my sneezes, I count them almost every time because I'm comp- competitive in almost everything, including consecutive sneezes. I hope to make it to 10 one of these days. I think it took me like 17 years to break my prior record of 8. Come on, double digits. As I type these stories for my book, the one I'm reading now, I usually know where I am going with the story in the realm of advice or a spiritual biblical application, but I will be honest. I've got nothing at this point. I could take this route of how we are each special and uniquely made by God. God created me special and loves me for who I am, regardless of all my faults. I snore when napping on my recliner, loud enough to wake myself up. I have this weird thing I do with my throat when it gets itchy. I can't believe my wife hasn't hit me in my sleep for being annoying, especially when I make that noise. Wow. When I get French toast sticks from a restaurant that rhymes with Kurger Bing, there is very rarely a time I don't get syrup on my clothes somewhere. If Kurger Bing would like to sponsor the printing of my book, I would gladly put their real name in here. Just swap 2 letters. I once let my car run in the school parking lot while I was in the gym coaching volleyball for 2 hours. And that wasn't the worst thing I've done. However, my dad holds the record over me. He let his car run once for about 6 hours. Can you imagine 6 hours having your car run? Doesn't that make the gas go down at all? Let me know. We are uniquely and wonderfully made. We are each uniquely gifted and have different talents. The question is, what are you doing with yours? I hope something more exciting than sneezing 9 times in a rapid sequence. One of these days he's going to get to 10. In 1 Corinthians 12, verses 4 to 7, the Apostle Paul revealed that God had uniquely gifted each one who believed in Jesus. There are different kinds of gifts, but the same Spirit distributes them. And check out the list of gifts by scanning the QR code. So give me a second, guys. As soon as this thing powers off, I'll switch over to camera mode. Bluetooth, go off. Did you guys see that? I don't think you guys saw it, but there was a butterfly that just flew in here. And I had to disconnect my Bluetooth because I was listening to music. But anyways, let me get back into what I should be doing. Stop getting distracted. That's a rare thing with everyone is they get distracted so much. All right. So I'm going to tell you this from this website called Bible Gateway. 1 Corinthians 12:7 to 11. 12 verses 7 to 11. The Holy Spirit is given to each of us in a special way. That is for the good of all. To some people, the Spirit gives the message of wisdom. To teach others, the same Spirit gives us a message of knowledge. To others, the same Spirit gives faith. To others, that one Spirit gives gifts of healing. To others, He gives the power to do miracles. To others, He gives the ability to prophecy. To others, He gives the ability to tell the spirits apart. To others, He gives the ability to speak in different kinds of languages they have not known before. And to still others, He gives the ability to explain what was said in those languages. All the gifts are produced by one and the same Spirit. He gives gifts to each person just as He decides. Later, everyone, you all have a good rest of your day. That was the list of gifts. And yeah, I hope this lesson becomes real to you. See ya.